For me, I spent all my life pretty much thinking that I would be successful when I get that big break in the TV world. I would be happy, I would be rich, I would be successful, I would be popular, I would be liked when I get those television roles. And that's all I ever chased, that's all I ever strived for. I was tunnel visioned, I never questioned it, and I genuinely thought that that role that would make me have a huge acting career would be the answer to everything. I also remember thinking specifically, I never want to be one of those actors that quits, because that's just pathetic. And you see so many of them around in the 30s and the 40s and, oh, they just wasn't good enough, they didn't have what it took. And I was like, that will never ever be me. And then I realised that I was really unhappy. I got really depressed. I felt completely confused about who I was, unfulfilled in my life. And I realised that that was actually one of the main reasons, is because I was searching for happiness in this external, perceived big win. And it took a hell of a lot to understand that that wasn't right and to make that shift. And I think you've got to understand that even if you've thought a certain way for a long amount of time, that it's okay to change your beliefs. It's okay to open your mind to other opportunities, and it's okay to not put yourself in the box that you thought you should be in. I think we're all living within the parameters of a box, and that box is made from what society tells us we should be living in, what social media tells us, what school tells us, what family conditioning tells us, and it can be a really frightening thing to step away from that and step outside that box and stand on your own 2 feet and go, actually, what do I really, really want to make me happy? What do I really, really believe I'm capable of? And once I made those shifts, I have never, ever felt so happy. I never actually believed that this level of focus, of passion, of happiness existed. Any other version of happiness I felt before I made these shifts was just a capped version of it, if that makes sense. So what I would say to anyone is, don't be afraid to step outside your own box and take a look back inside from an outsider's point of view and go, is this the best way to live my life? Is this the only way to be? Are these the only goals to strive? Why am I striving for those goals? Ask yourself the question, why do I think that is going to be the key to my own success and my own happiness? What else is out there? What else am I capable of? And I think it's only when we start to ask these questions, we start to actually unlock what our potential is. And once we know what that is, that's when we can actually go after it and stand a chance of actually achieving it.